We live in a world saturated with stimulation. Every swipe, scroll, and click offers another hit of pleasure. This constant barrage of distractions makes it harder than ever to focus on what truly matters. Our brains are wired to seek instant gratification. It takes conscious effort to resist these urges and achieve lasting success. Think about the last time you got sucked into a social media rabbit hole, or binged a show you didn't even enjoy. These distractions might seem harmless, but they chip away at our time, energy, and potential. They keep us stuck in a cycle of instant gratification, preventing us from achieving our goals. To break free from this cycle, we need to desexualize our brains. This doesn't mean suppressing our sexuality, it means regaining control over our impulses and directing our energy towards more fulfilling pursuits. It's about choosing long-term fulfillment over fleeting pleasure. The first step is acknowledging the problem. We must recognize the power these distractions hold over us. Only then can we start to break free. Our brains are wired to seek pleasure and avoid pain. This primal instinct served us well in our evolutionary past, but in today's world, it can lead us astray. When we repeatedly indulge in activities like watching porn, we hijack this reward system. Pornography, in particular, floods the brain with dopamine. This neurotransmitter is responsible for feelings of pleasure and reward. Over time, the brain becomes desensitized to dopamine's effects. We need more and more stimulation to achieve the same level of pleasure. This can lead to a vicious cycle of addiction and escalation. But it's not just about pleasure. Pornography can have a detrimental effect on the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for decision-making, impulse control, and emotional regulation. Studies have shown that excessive porn consumption can lead to changes in brain structure and function. This can manifest in our lives in various ways. We might struggle with procrastination, poor concentration, and difficulty forming healthy relationships. Our ability to delay gratification weakens, leading to impulsive decisions we later regret. Self-pleasuring, while natural, can become problematic when compulsive. The immediate dopamine rush becomes a trap, offering temporary relief at the expense of long-term fulfillment. It's like eating sugary snacks all day. You get a quick burst of energy, but it's followed by a crash. This constant dopamine roller coaster can wreak havoc on our productivity. We become conditioned to seek instant gratification, neglecting hard work. This can sabotage our goals, leaving us feeling unfulfilled. Think about it. How often do you reach for your phone instead of tackling important tasks? Or scrolling through social media when you should be working on your goals? These are signs that your brain is stuck in the dopamine trap. The key is to break free and rewire your brain for delayed gratification. Set goals, work towards them, and savor the sense of accomplishment. Section 4. The void you're trying to fill. Addiction in any form is often a symptom of a deeper issue. It's a way of numbing ourselves from uncomfortable emotions, filling a void in our lives with temporary distractions. If we're constantly seeking stimulation from external sources, it's worth asking ourselves what we're trying to avoid. Are we feeling lonely, insecure, or unfulfilled in our lives? These uncomfortable emotions can be powerful motivators, driving us towards behaviors that offer temporary relief, even if they ultimately harm us. The problem is, these distractions only provide a temporary fix. The underlying issues remain, festering beneath the surface. True fulfillment comes from addressing these issues head-on, not from numbing ourselves to them. This is where self-awareness comes in. We need to be honest with ourselves about the reasons behind our behaviors. What are we trying to avoid feeling? What void are we trying to fill? Only by acknowledging these deeper issues can we start to heal and create a more fulfilling life. Section 5. Softcore Hard Reset. You might think that softcore pornography is harmless, but even seemingly innocuous forms of sexual content can fuel unhealthy desires and behaviors. It's like junk food for the brain. It might not be as immediately damaging as hard drugs, but it still contributes to a cycle of instant gratification and unhealthy cravings. The same goes for any type of content that triggers these desires. This could be anything from suggestive social media posts to certain music lyrics. If it feeds the beast, it's time to cut it out. This might require a digital detox. Unfollow accounts that promote unrealistic beauty standards or glorify casual sex. Be mindful of the music you listen to and the movies you watch. Surround yourself with content that inspires and uplifts you, not content that drags you down. Remember, it's not about suppressing your sexuality. It's about taking control of your consumption and choosing content that aligns with your values and goals. Section 6. Mastery over your mind. Mastering your mind is about directing your energy towards what truly matters. Choose long-term fulfillment over fleeting pleasure. Focus on what brings you joy and passion. Let these questions drive your actions, not fleeting pleasure. Set goals, work towards them, and savor the satisfaction. Remember, you are worthy of love and connection. It's a journey of self-discovery and growth. Master your mind, master your life.